Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Shannon. I'm a 35-year-old mother to 3 beautiful babies. Today is going to be a little bit different and today is a different day than I normally upload. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in a few Makeup Mondays because if you know anything about me, I am passionate about my children, plants, working out, and makeup. So if you want to see how I achieved this look here and my opinions on what I used, please stay tuned. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell and give me a good thumbs up if you want to see more of these videos. I will see you in a minute without all this on. Bye now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go through some Ulta hauls. Alright, so I have 2 different bags here. So I'm actually going to be using this bag today and I kind of want to show you a little bit of what I got. So whenever I get upset or sad, I tend to want to create. I had actually a really shitty week this week. I'll get a little bit more into it later. And I actually went to Ulta and it made me happy, especially with some of the new stuff I saw. So I made sure to grab it. So I grabbed the new beauty blender, or it's a Real Technique sponge, same thing, cheap price. Next I got this cake pop from Beauty Bakarie. It's a little mini lipstick. I've always wanted to try them. And I got this in Sherbet on Sunday. So it comes in this really cute little package. I like how mini it is. It's gonna fit better into my wallet component that I have. When I open it, it's this little tiny pretty bullet. I don't know if you can see it. And I'll insert a swatch of it here. So the next item I got is actually some eyelashes. I don't wear them very often. I'm actually getting ready to get my eyelashes done this weekend, so I won't have to wear eyelashes whenever I want to look extra all the time, even when I look like I just got hit by a bus at 4 a.m. in the gym. Okay? And it's these new ones here. They're called Aqua Lashes from Ardell. And supposedly all you have to do is go ahead and just wet the band and you pop them on your eye. You don't have to worry about the glue drying, anything like that. And I got it in the style 341. Now we're gonna get to the good stuff. I was excited when I saw this. I did not know this collection was coming out, but it goes right up my alley, especially since when I saw them I was in such a dark place. I hadn't been wearing makeup very often, and you know, I need something bright and creative. And what do you know, it's almost like they knew. Colourpop came out with an orange and yellow themed palette. So this one is called Limoncello, and I am beyond thrilled about these. I love Colourpop. They're always coming out with new stuff, so you can never keep up. And a lot of these collections sell out fast and you only see it once. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. That new makeup smell. I know a lot of people have had issues with their palettes being broken, but I've never really ran into. Very fortunate. I've only had one palette that was kind of broken. It was by JSC. I mean, I can't really complain. So next, we're gonna go ahead and peel off this mirror. I absolutely love that it has a mirror. I find it easier to do my eye makeup when I can pull it right up close, especially on days that I'm gonna be wearing my glasses versus my contacts because I am blind as a bat. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert the swatches here of what the colors are. With 2 different blushes, 4 eyeliners, and 2 lip glosses with it. I was able to snag one of the blushes. It is the darker one, so I gotta make sure that I'm gonna be very careful with it. Or I just go to town, because I mean, why not? I also tend to use blushes as eyeshadows. I'm not gonna lie, especially on the days that I just want to get going. I'll do my cheeks, put on my eyes, a little bit of mascara. And this one looks like this. It is much darker than I expected, probably closer to a bronzing shade, and they actually have a mirror in the blush as well, so I'm really liking what Colourpop has been doing. Get into the eyeliners. So this one is a yellow eyeliner in the color Extra Frosty, and it is a nice kind of pastel yellow. Oh, it's so cute. It has these little paisley looking prints on the cap. I do have the entire Raw Beauty Christie collection. I absolutely love their eyeliners. They do tend to fall out, so you kind of gotta be careful. Don't open up upside down. And this is what it looks like. Ooh, that's gonna be so pretty and nice and light. It'll really open up the eye. This is the orange about this. Orange is one of my absolute favorite colors. I just love how bright it is. And a little secret, my mom hates the color orange, so I wear it all the time. And she loves it. So this is this. It's more of a sherbety orange, I guess you would say. Very, very pretty. And I will insert swatches of all of the blushes, the lip gloss that I was able to get, the eye and the eyeliners, after I get all these open for you. So the last one is called Castillo. I believe it means house in Spanish or something like that. I'm not positive. It's been so long since I spoke in Spanish. And it's kind of a, ooh, I wonder if it's glittery like this. So the package is a nice, pretty marigoldy yellow, maybe a little bit brighter than marigold. And it is. Okay, so the package has sparkles all over it. And it's almost like it is a gold metallic eyeliner. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but wow, that's gorgeous. I love shiny things, kind of like a squirrel. Next, I have the last item that I got for this video, and it is the Luxe lip gloss in the color Tap In. So they did have a second gloss with it, but it didn't have the same packaging, and I kind of wanted to keep with the theme of the packaging, and I wasn't sure if it was part of the collection. So this is what this one looks like. It's a nice dark kind of brownish mauve. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert the swatches of the eyeliners, the blush, and the lip gloss I got, and then we'll be right back to get ready. Alrighty everybody, so welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the swatches. It's the first time I've ever done a video like this. If there's any improvements with that, please let me know. I want to forewarn you, I'm on a new setup here. I tried to do a mic and I couldn't figure it out, so we'll do that later. I did already do the base of my face. I did bronze, I did my concealers, I did my foundation, my powder, and my eyebrows. So you might hear my kids also going around because it is the afternoon. It's actually after dinner, so they're kind of winding down for the day. So we're gonna go ahead and pop right into this and start doing an eye makeup look. Now I do have a mirror here and a mirror here, so I'm probably gonna bounce between them. Just kind of wanted to also talk about a few things that are going on in my life. I do work outside of the home, and it's not always easy, especially when you're on a fitness journey and you're raising 3, I like to call them feral children. They're very wild, they're brilliant, I love them, but they do cause some grief every now and then. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this brush here. So what actually sparked this video to happen today is that I had probably one of the hardest days I've had at work. Oh, that's bright. I've had one of the hardest days I've had at work in a very, very long time. I found out pretty much that I wasn't going to be able to move up anytime soon or move from the place I'm at, which is an hour away. And that's really hard to hear, especially with all the stuff that I've been doing to try to help out. And you know, it was like just on top of everything. Now, I do work in a very male-dominant industry, and I know a lot of people are like, well, you should expect to be getting comments and people being aggressive towards you, you know, stuff like that, because, you know, you're a woman and you work in this industry, you should expect it. That's part of the problem. Sorry, I had to stop. It got really loud and there was no way you were gonna hear me. So as I was saying, no woman should expect to hear the things that I'm hearing. I don't care what field you work in. I mean, you can go work at a strip club and those people better be treating you with respect. That's how I see it. Now, I'm not working at no strip club. I'm working at a storefront. And I'm hearing things like, you know, I could always come and, you know, ride on him and whenever he wants. I'm getting comments about my ass and my tits all the time. And, you know, I do bring this up to people. And their first response is, well, you should have done this, or you shouldn't wear these clothes, or, you know, it shouldn't matter. I'm in my place of employment. I dress professionally. I dress people professionally. And I establish that that is my place of work, and you need to not do that. So if you're one of those people that are saying that, stop. Because you're going to get somebody like me who's eventually going to be like, why don't you get in my shoes and shut the fuck up? When you're also fighting every single day to get the job done, to do what you need to do on a daily basis, you can be overwhelming. And I think with something we probably need to talk about, especially because I know quite a few people who are watching these videos are probably on their weight loss journey. And I'm gonna just say this now. There's always gonna be an excuse. There's always gonna be a reason that you can't do something. And in all honesty, that's exactly what it is. It's an excuse. Now there's excuses and there's reasons. And saying you don't have time, or saying that you're tired, or saying that you have all these other things that you need to do is really an excuse. Because I could use the excuse that I'm getting told things that are, man, if I could just go over to, like, well, I had a guy tell me that he wanted me to get the one in the bottom and the back to get a nicer view when I went to get his tank. You know, I didn't let that kill me that day. I still left and I still did my weightlifting afterwards. Honestly, I haven't really had any issues with too many guys in the gym. I don't want people to think that, you know, well, if you're having these issues at your workplace, then your gym obviously is bad. Honestly, I think I've only ran into like 1 or 2 issues with people at the gym, and they get addressed really quickly. So the next thing I'm going to dip into here, and squeezy. I'm going to try to deepen it up a little bit. I'm going to try to use as many colors as possible. Let's see what happens. The only issues I've ever really run into the gym is, like, say somebody not really wanting to get off of equipment or something like that. And I mean, it's really nothing. So if you're worried about how people are going to treat you in the gym, I've literally been going to the gyms for 3-4 years now, and I've only run into like 2 issues, and they're usually new gym goers, to tell you the truth, that I have the issues with. But you know, if you just talk to people and get it addressed, it gets solved pretty quickly. If it doesn't, go talk to the owner of the gym or somebody up front. They'll take care of it. So far, guys, I'm really liking this palette. It looks nice. I don't know if you guys can see how bright and vibrant that yellow is. I'll get it blended more here in a minute. Like I said, I'm just kind of playing right now. I'm not really, you know, doing too much. So what I did, I just picked up that brush that I was doing the yellow earlier with and kind of just blending it a little bit to make it blend a little better. So far, guys, I'm liking this. It's a nice pigmented palette. I'm not coming up with anything really too patchy. And I want to say I didn't watch any videos on this. I kind of just picked it up yesterday. I didn't even know it came out. And so far, I'm happy. I've only used the mattes so far. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmers. They don't really look like glitters, like chunky glitters. So next I'm going to pop into like deepen up just a little bit more with the lemon squeezy. And you know what's funny? I was told all the time as a kid that I did not look good in yellow. All the time. I was also told, like, you know, don't wear red lipstick, don't wear these certain colors, it doesn't go with your skin tone, or, you know, don't, you know, wear bright colors, wear neutral, bring out your natural eyes, bring out, you know, your natural beauty. Well, my natural beauty is color. So, if you guys are told not to wear a certain color, honestly, just go wear it. Like, I hear people tell me all the time, especially when I wear it, I won't be wearing it today because I got a new lipstick to try, that they wish they could pull off a red lip. Just go put it on. I could care less. Like, it's not up to anybody else what you wear. If you want to wear that red lip, go wear that red lip. If you want to wear black lipstick, wear it. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you're in an environment where they highly suggest neutral makeup like the military, wait till you're in civilian clothes. Sparkles make everything better, and I'm already feeling 1,000 times better after today because of this. So I am actually going to play with, but I'm going to start with Serenade first, right in the middle of my eye here. I'm going to be applying these not wet because I don't have anything around it, and quite honestly, I don't wet everything that I do. So the brush definitely picked up quite a bit of pigment in Serenade. It does seem kind of soft. So it might be one of those super shocks. I haven't really looked into it. So let's go ahead and pop this in the inner portion and see what happens. Ooh. I don't think you need to wet this, but I have a feeling if you wetted this, this would look amazing. So I'm only going to do about 1/3 of the eyelid in this. Like I said, I kind of want to use as many of these colors as possible just to see what happens. Alright, so that's the first shimmer on, and that was in Serenade. So the next one I'm going to go into, I'm still going to use the same brush so I can kind of blend them a little bit, is called Capri. It's kind of like an olive. It kind of reminds me of the Child palette, which I have, and it's probably one of my favorite palettes. It picks it up, not as much as Serenade, but it definitely picks it up. So let's put this in the middle of the eye. Really, oh, it does. It's a nice dark color. It's definitely a pretty color. Son is playing a race car game. I wonder if you guys can hear it. Probably. He has this obsession with cars. Alright, I'm feeling kind of bare on the lips, so before I go to the under eye, I'm going to pop on this lip color. So I've got a nude kind of lip liner here that I'm going to use. The e.l.f. Retro Paradise. That way I can kind of like line it and then put this in, and then we might pop on some gloss. We'll see. This color is really going to go very well. I didn't really get to see the palette. My app was acting up wanted to blow it out some, but that's kind of how I like my brighter looks. I mean, the more color, the better. We're wearing our mask whenever we go out, so it kind of works out, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna highlight. So I didn't get a new highlighter, but I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the favorite ones I got. I mean, you can tell I've really been digging into this. And this one is called Flexari Blush. We need a blush. So we're gonna use this. I kind of think it's gonna be too dark for me, but my oldest daughter would probably be able to use it. Actually, it's not that bad. It's kind of got, I like it. It's not too dark. I'm just gonna be light-handed with it. So I like to put it across the cheekbone and kind of raise it up a bit because it gives me more of a warm glow to be pretty pale. So this helps warm it up. I always put a little bit on my nose. Quite honestly, I think I might pull it up into my hairline a little bit. Kind of gives me a nice warm look. I like that a lot. I'm gonna keep doing that. And here's the thing, like, I always find a way to use colors. Like, it's just something that I enjoy doing. I put a lot of blush on my nose. A lot of blush. That's better. So, don't be scared if it's like a darker color, because quite honestly, you can always find a way. Like, I'm one of those people that I actually use my highlight and everything underneath my foundation. I find that it wears better. I can go with a darker color and it really pops through and looks soft and natural. I didn't contour today. I did use highlighter, but that was it. So now we're gonna go ahead and highlight with the Flexarian highlight. Now, this highlight is nice. I do tend to not grab board as often as I used to, only because it is one of those super shocks. The brush doesn't work every time, but we're gonna try. Well, it definitely worked this time. So we're gonna make ourselves shiny. I like having that wet look when I have a nice bright color on. It really makes me feel like just like a little extra, like you got that sun-kissed look, you got those bright eyes, dew on your face. That's a lot of highlighter. So you always use a powder brush and you can kind of like diffuse it out. So now we're gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. I'm using the Too Faced waterproof mascara. It's the first one I grabbed. Don't normally wear waterproof mascara because it's rough on your lashes, but I grabbed it. It came in this little kit that I got around Christmas time, so it's what I'm wearing. It is not from Christmas time. I haven't worn it. It just now got opened. So these are my natural lashes with a coat or so of mascara. I don't normally have to wear lashes because I have really long eyelashes. So we're gonna go ahead and pop on these Ardell water lashes where you're just supposed to wet the band. And I want to put out there now that I suck at eyelashes, and I just realized I didn't bring anything to cut these with. So they're gonna be super freaking long, like super long. Give me a second. I'm gonna go find something to cut these with. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I had to go get something because these are long. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this portion off. I tend not like having things in my inner corner, so my eyes may water. Let me make sure that these are sized right. So I'm supposed to just wet the lash line and then put them on. So I'm gonna honestly, it's so rigid, but I'll try it. I mean, it's tacky, so I'm gonna pull up my one mirror here and work on this. Be right back. It's definitely not the shape of my eye, which is common. pop on this lip gloss on top of this orange. Kind of, I just want to see what it looks like. What do you guys think of these lashes? I'm not sure. They're still kind of wet, but I mean, they're kind of growing on me. Do you guys like them? Do you think they look good? I don't normally wear lashes, so this is kind of different, which is why you see me struggling. Like, if you look, this one's lifting, and it's because it's not shaping to my eye. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lip gloss and go from here. Okay, so this is the look. I can say that I definitely love the eyeshadow palette. It's a nice bright color. It's a very good summer yellow, kind of spring vibe. The blush is great. The lipstick I tried. I'm gonna have to try a couple more shades. It felt good going on. It is a very matte shade. So if you're looking for something a little bit more glossy, definitely pop on a gloss. I'm not positive about the lashes. They're kind of growing on me. I kind of like this eye because I did cut it a little shorter so it doesn't look a little better. But I think it's more on me than it is on the company itself because, like I said, I don't wear them on a daily basis. I do have a special, like, way to put them on when I feel like it, but I almost always put them on with my fingers just because I can feel it better. I think I'm poking myself in the eye with the tweezers. Do you guys put them on with your fingers or do you with like little tweezers? I'd love to know, but you know, I'm completely self-taught when it comes to makeup, so I try to do things that I would definitely say that this palette is gorgeous. Like, you need to go look. I haven't seen any of the reviews for this. I did use quite a few of the colors, 7 of the colors, and there's 12 colors in here. There is some very neutral tones, so I would definitely recommend picking this palette if you can. I can't wait to play with it. I think I'm gonna put it in my gym bag and have it in my gym palette for a little bit. Blush, surprise me. I thought it was gonna be a little too dark, and I really like the way it warmed up my face. It is kind of like a bronzer blush, I guess you could say. I don't think I really need to bronze if I'm wearing this, and I mean, it's really pretty. So if you guys grab this palette, I would love to know. So go ahead and follow me on my Instagram right here and tag me in any post that you use with this makeup. I'm also going to go ahead and do more makeup videos. I kind of did tell you a little bit about the beginning of my day. And then I decided I was just going to concentrate on the makeup because it's what makes me happy. So you're going to hear me ramble, you're going to see reviews, you're going to see things that I love on a daily basis. And just remember that everybody's out there, we're struggling, we're trying our best, and just by being positive is the best way to turn your day around. So if you haven't smiled at anybody today, make sure to do that. Have an awesome